Very cool. Over the past 5 years, countless Americans have been killed or seriously injured by improvised explosive devices in Iraq and Afghanistan. Those who survive the blasts are often killed or disfigured by the burning fuel spilling out of the damaged vehicle. Well, now scientists at the Southwest Research Institute are working on a fire-resistant fuel that could save thousands of lives. The Night Team's Tim Gerver shows us how it works.
This is what an IED does to a military vehicle. The blast ruptures the Humvee's gas tank. Intense flames engulf the vehicle and the soldiers are burned. Now the military is turning to a group of scientists in San Antonio to help make these attacks less deadly. Hit by a high explosive round, these identical fuel tanks become fireballs. The one on the right goes out, while the one on the left burns out of control.
Hopefully that this is something that will save the lives of the soldier.
Lee Grant heads up the Southwest Research Institute team developing the fire-resistant fuel. Unlike the highly flammable kerosene-based fuels currently in use, their fuel has tiny water droplets suspended inside.
The water droplets themselves provide enough extinguishing characteristics to the fuel. And just within a matter of seconds, the fire-resistant fuel extinguishes its own flames.
The fuel is being developed for the Army. So far, they like what they've seen.
Of course, it's one thing to do it in the laboratory, it's another thing to get it onto the battlefield.
Grant expects it could take another year to have it battlefield ready, but $3.2 million secured by Congressman Ciro Rodriguez could speed up that process.
So we're hoping with that earmark of $3.2 million that we start moving on that and get it out in the field as quickly as possible. If it saves one life, it's money well spent.
Now, a big selling point for the fire-resistant fuel is that it will work in all existing military vehicles. No modifications will be necessary, but they still have to work out some problems, including how to handle and store the fuel on the battlefield. And in the future, the fuel could also be used in the civilian world, including passenger jets, potentially reducing the number of casualties caused by crashes. Live in the studio tonight, Tim Gerber, KSAT 12 News.
Amazing technology. Thank you, Tim. Well, let's